Hi everyone, this is a demonstration of video capture powered by GoReact from the student perspective. So when a student is ready to submit a video assignment, the student will go into your learning management system and look for this assignment in your learning management system, or if they're doing it directly in Connect, it will look for it in their Connect shell. So this is my Connect shell, and the assignment's actually at the bottom. So here's a sample speech assignment. So when ready, they click the blue arrow. It gives them the details, then click Continue. And this will take them directly into the speech portal. Essentially, they get to this the same way through their learning management system, just by clicking on the assignment. This is similar to the instructor view. It will tell them what type of assignment it is, what type of review they will be doing, and then when they click on instructions, it will give them your recording instructions, feedback instructions, as well as an option for them to preview the rubric and how many points the speech is worth. You can also go over here to the right and click on any of these icons to see what's enabled for that particular assignment. Now, I have a speech pre-uploaded here, but I'm going to upload another one to show you what it looks like. So when a student is ready to submit a speech, the student will select Start Assignment, and they will put a title for the speech. Their name should be in here. Then they have the option to upload a slide deck. It has to be PDF though. So when they click on that, it will tell them how to convert slides to PDF. So if they click on this, it will take them to an instructional web page that gives them that information. But you can go in and choose a PDF file. I'm just going to randomly pick one, click Start, and it will upload the slide deck. And then from there, you have two options. You can either upload a file that you have saved on your computer, or the student can record directly in video capture powered by GoReact. While that slide deck is loading, I'll explain to you a little bit more about this. So if a student uploads, they're welcome to use any device that they choose to record the speech. They can use a phone, an iPad, any other tablet device, whatever they desire. However, they must use a laptop computer or desktop computer to upload the speech. Right now, the GoReact app does not work with Connect. So hopefully that's something that will happen in the future, but students will not want to use a mobile device to try and upload a speech, or they will likely encounter some compatibility issues. So make sure you're clear with students that while they can use anything to record, they do need to upload it on an actual laptop or desktop. So they would upload here, or they can record directly in the computer. So they could use their laptop's webcam or a webcam in their desktop. When they click record, it will essentially double check their microphone and their webcam, and they will see themselves on the left, and then the comments will be on the right. So I'll show you an upload. So students just get the recording instructions, and then they need to find the file on their computer, and then they can start it, and then it will upload. It does take a few moments to upload a speech. Keep in mind, students do not have to compress their files before uploading. That is a nice feature of GoReact. They do not have to pre-compress. It automatically does it as part of the upload process. Now, for purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to start another assignment, and I'm going to put in a name. Let's call it 11. I'm going to add another slide deck in here. Oops, that was a speech file. Let me put in a PDF, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like from the record side. Now, if a student uploads a PDF slide deck, once their speech is uploaded, they can go back in and place their slides in the timestamp sequence in the video. Or if they're recording live in GoReact, it will show the slides as they progress through their speech. So I'm going to click record, and then what it is going to do is it's going to look for your camera and your microphone. Now, my web camera is not on right now, so it's going to tell them, hey, this is not working. But once all this is passed, they will then click continue, and that will take them into the recording screen. So let me see if I'm going to set my webcam real quick just to the ceiling. Oh, lovely picture there. So you click continue, it's going to give them the recording instructions, and then you're going to see the video. So the student can decide when they want to begin. So they'll make sure that their web camera is enabled and that their volume or their audio is enabled. And then over here, it's going to give them instructions on their slides. And once they click that, they can click begin and they can record live. The students will know what they look like, and then they can scroll through the slides however they want. And then when they click done, it will automatically upload their speech. So once students have done that, they can actually go right in. They'll see under mine, they'll see their speeches. They can click on their video and they could do a self-critique right away. Now, before I do my self-critique, though, you're going to see it's asking me if I want to time my slides. I'm not going to do that right now, but I could. But when I do my self-review, it's the same thing. And you'll notice how it puts timestamp comments in, and it also puts them in the same list as when I graded. And since I did not restrict viewing feedback from the student can see my comments and my grade right away. Now, if a student wants to grade or critique peers, the student will look for the peer column here, click peer, and all of the students that have submitted a speech will appear on this list. So you cannot put students in groups, but you need to make clear to them which students they need to review for each speech. And then same thing as the other screen. They'll click the video, and they can leave comments and markers inside that screen. And then you can go through under your reporting from the instructor view to see what kind of comments and markers they've left to determine their grade for peer and self-review. And you will want to create a separate line item in your learning management system for outlines and works cited pages, peer reviews, self-reviews, other components of your speech, because the grade that's associated with the speech in Connect is solely related to the recording and the rubric that you've attached. And then when the student is finished, they can click Save and Exit, and it takes them back into either Connect or their learning management system. So that is a demonstration of video capture powered by GoReact from the student perspective. And if you would like to see a demonstration of live event or any of the other features of GoReact, please consult with your sales representative.